Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel IPMAT Preparation by CrackU, and today we are back with another video. As we all know, IPMAT Rohtak forms are out, and so here we are with a form filling video. In this video, we will fill a live form from starting till end. So let's get started. Firstly, let's have a look at the admission criteria. What are they mentioning for IPM program? So they are mentioning eligibility, basic details, minimum 60% in 10th and 12th standard, and maximum age for this program is 20 years. Also, second note is that basically first note, candidates who are likely to complete 12th standard in June 2026, basically at the end of June 2026, if your 12th standard is done, right, you are eligible for this program. Also, the second note, and this is important one, basically they are saying the percentage of marks obtained by the candidate in 10th and 12th standards would be calculated based on the aggregate marks of any best 5 subjects that appear in the mark and grade sheet irrespective of board regulation. Now, what does this mean? See, very clearly they are mentioning this. Okay, this means let us say in your 10th and 12th, the subjects for which you take examination are more than 5, let's say 6 or 7 subjects. Now, what percentage you need to report? The percentage that you need to report is that the best marks that you have achieved in any of the 5 subjects irrespective of board education, right? Basically, it might be the case that some boards may not consider specific subjects for the final percentage calculation, but you can consider that, right? Irrespective of board regulation, any best 5 subjects that appear in the grade sheet, if they are mentioned in the grade sheet, consider them and calculate the percentage manually and report it. So that was an important detail. Now let's start filling up the form directly. Now to fill up the application form further, just Google IPM Rohtak registration. You will see this first link, IPM admissions and IIM Rohtak logo and website here. Tap on this. You will see the page loading up. This is the same page where we discussed the eligibility criteria like minimum 60% and 20 years thing. Also important, two notes. If we move down, it is also mentioning the closing date of the application form, which is April 6, 2026. It is tentative. Okay. Moving down, we see the exam pattern. It is mentioning quantitative 40 questions, logical reasoning 40, verbal ability 40, total duration 120 minutes. The important thing about this exam is that this is still evolving. And so how you should prepare for this examination, what should be your strategy, what topic can come most, right? What is the probability scenario of the topics which will come this year? We have done full analysis of every detail in depth. You can watch the video linked here based on the past 3-year trends. Okay, so coming ahead, if we scroll down, we see the component also. This is also important. Aptitude test score is has 55% weightage. Personal interview has 15% weightage. Past academics, right? Basically 10th has 10%, 12th has 20% weightage. Now, one thing to note here is that as we can see, the test score weightage is just 55% and other components matter. Basically 10th and 12th all in all have 30% of the weightage. So if you have less marks in basically 10th and 12th, you have to score more on the aptitude test, right? And personal interview. Accordingly, you have to think. So moving ahead, the basic details are mentioned here. Okay. Now, how to start? This is the schedule of how the things will be happening down the line. Now, how to apply? Come ahead. Apply now button is mentioned here. You will tap on this link and the form will open up. Okay, they are giving us some basic details like how we should operate on this website. Use mouse to move between fields and instead of using tab key, fields with this are mandatory. Okay, fill in the details basically and the basic things, right? The number which you are using should be active. It should not be like that you are using it just for WhatsApp and the validity is off. The email ID which you are using should be professional, not any gaming ID, right? This ID may be carry forward to your further college registrations. So use a correct email ID. Okay. Also the number attached to email ID should be working. This is also an important part. So moving ahead, Let's start. We'll close this. Okay, what are needed? Personal data, basically applicant name, date of birth, mobile number, email address. Okay, I agree. Let's start filling in. Firstly, what they are saying, name of the candidate, date of birth, category, what is in the category? Basically general, NC, OBC, SC, ST. Okay, email address, confirm email address, nationality, residence, country of residence, from which country you are, India or others. If you tap others, okay, they are asking you to specify the country of residence. If it's India, just tap India. Okay, then enter your mobile number, confirm mobile number. After this, you have to generate OTP so that you will be registered on the website for the further processes. So, meanwhile, we will fill up the details and let you know the further process. Basically, after filling up all the details, it will ask you to generate the OTPs, right? So, when you will tap that, it will open this captcha again. I'll press submit, and yeah, I'll press submit here. Please enter the correct text, okay. Kindly use the OTP received on the mobile number. Okay, text was correct only. I got a OTP, I'll check it. Okay, so checking the OTP, yes, the OTP is 526156. 6156. So I have entered the OTP, I'll validate it. OTP validated successfully. So basically the details which I have mentioned are registered here. Now coming down, I will select I agree in the declaration and press submit. Here also is one captcha present. I have entered it and I'll press submit. The information once submitted cannot be modified. If any mistake you did, you have to again refill the form with a different email ID and phone number. So please make sure that you enter the details correctly in one go. After mentioning the details correctly, okay, I'll tap OK now. So you have successfully completed step 1 of the registration. Your user ID password sent to your registered email ID and phone number respectively. Okay, now I will go to application. Okay, here you have to further complete the form. There are some additional details also. So I'll close it directly. And personal details I have already filled up. Okay, they are asking now about alternate phone number and alternate email ID. My address. Okay, what are they asking actually? Let's start from the start. Application number I got. My candidate name, date of birth, father's name, mother's name they are asking, gender they are asking, right? Okay. Marriage, marital status, married, unmarried, right? Marital status, and moving down, alternate phone number, disability details, no, yes, accordingly. Present address detail, if it is same as correspondence, right? If you tap yes, no need to fill another detail. Okay. Now, if you are interested in law program or not, accordingly you tap yes or no. So, I'll fill up the form and we will move ahead. Okay, so we have filled up the details of this section. Now we will proceed and press save and next. Okay, data saved successfully. I'll type OK. Now here is the part for academic details. Here they are asking us about first thing first, right? Aggregate marks in 10th standard in percentage. So you have to select some percentage from here and up to 2 decimal pointers here. School name, basically 10th standard equivalent board name. In that you can see second CBSE is there, ICSE is there, right? State boards, so many boards are mentioned here. Okay, school name and year of completion when you completed 10th standard. Now moving ahead, marks obtained in grade. Okay, marks obtained or grade. It depends how your board is giving you marks. If it gives you in grade format, you have to tap grade here, and if it is giving in directly marks form, just tap marks. Okay. Now subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, subject 4, subject 5. Why only 5 subjects are mentioned? As discussed in the beginning, they are saying us to enter any best 5 subjects. So we will enter those only. Now coming to grade part, right? In grade, let's say if you are from a board which gives you marks in grade, so we will tap grades here, and the grade to marks, right, or grade to percentage conversion formula will be there in specific boards. Consider that formula and follow accordingly. You will enter grades here, and when you will be coming up with the marks thing, right? How will you get grade marks from grades? Basically, of every grade, right? Let's say you got 10 grade in one subject, and your board, yeah, basically grade to marks conversion formula is multiplied by 9.5, right? So what you will do, 10 grade you got, and the grade to marks conversion formula is multiplied by 9.5. So you will multiply 10 into 9.5, which will give you 95 marks in this subject. So likewise, you will get let's say 10 grade in all of those. So 95, 95, 95, 95, 95 in all 5 subjects. So you will enter total marks is 95, adding 95 5 times. Maximum marks is always 100, right? 10th standard, and percentage it will calculate accordingly. Okay, so here we have to mention our academic details. Basically your 10th standard marks, and so first you have to select your marks in percentage and up to 2 decimal points. So firstly, let's say you scored around 90% marks, right? You will enter 90 here, and exactly 90 you scored. Basically, see, 9090. Okay, 90 marks you scored, and up to decimal points 00. For the ease of calculation, I am using this. You mention accordingly. So yeah, I mentioned 90.00 for the ease of calculation. You mention accordingly what you got, and how you will calculate it based on the top 5 subjects which you will enter here. If your school provides you in grade format, use the grading system, and to convert your marks from grade to percentage, right? They give you a formula in every specific board. Use that. And if your board is giving directly in marks obtained, you will enter subject, marks obtained, and maximum marks, right? So doing that for the top 5 subjects, your everything will be directly calculated here, and the same goes for 12th standard diploma course detail. Okay, so have you completed 12th standard? Some people may not have completed yet, so they will fill no, and if you have completed, you will tap yes here, and as you mention yes, another page will open up which will ask you about the 12th standard details. So here again, marks obtained grade, you will select marks obtained or grade according to your board, right? And then you will mention all the details and press save and next. Okay, so we have filled up all the details, and as you can mention here, they are asking you about the stream in 12th standard, right? Whether your stream is science, commerce and arts, but make sure even if your stream is science, you have to select the marks of any of the best 5 subjects, right? It may be possible you may got less marks in chemistry or physics, so no need to enter that, right? If it is not in the best 5 marks, right? Best 5 subject marks. So enter accordingly. I have mentioned some random details, and we will press save and next. Okay. They are asking course type also here. It's 12th, right? It's not a diploma. Okay. It's not tapping up here. Please select the course type. Okay. So I'll select the course type as 12th. Okay, so as you can see, we have filled up the details, and it will also ask you about the stream of your class 12th standard, right? Whether it was science, commerce, arts, humanities. But make sure you enter the marks of any best 5 subjects. You may be from science and you may got less marks in chemistry, let's say. So no need to specifically push the chemistry into the marks column just because you entered science here. It explicitly states that any best 5 subjects. Okay, so do not worry about that. And some basic details about when your course started, basically 12th standard, when it got finished, year of completion, and here are the marks details which I have mentioned, and press save and next. Aggregate marks, okay, up to here. Okay, I forgot to select this. We will select this as 90, right? And make sure what you mention here should exactly match with the calculation which comes here, right? They are asking at 2 different places, so make sure there is like matching at both the places. Now I will press save and next. Data saved successfully. Tapping on OK. Next is city preference details. Exam city preference. Okay, any other thing at the top? No, just select cities accordingly, and make sure you select those cities where you will be available during the exam time, right? Some people relocate to different places, so make sure to keep in mind if you are moving at some different place during the exam time, pick up that city, not the city where you are currently present. Okay, so I'll pick up these. Okay, so selected the cities. Now pressing save and next, data saved successfully. Now here is document upload and payment. Scanned copy of passport size photograph, scanned copy of signature, scanned copy of 10th and 10th mark sheet self attested, and 12th mark sheet also self attested. Okay, scanned copy basically, and name, and the fee is 4,937, basically around 5,000 rupees, which is a pretty big amount. So make sure you do not do any mistake in your form, otherwise you have to fill it up again. As it already mentioned, once the data entered specifically during registration cannot be changed. And also here, if you filled some data and you paid the fee and later you realize the data is wrong, you have to fill another form. No changes entertained. Okay, so I'll upload the things and we will press submit. So here we have filled all the details and uploaded basically the scanned copy of passport size photograph, scanned copy of signature, and 10th and 12th mark sheet, and there were some size limits, so make sure your photo and PDF falls under that size limit. After uploading everything, just tap this here, I agree, enter the captcha code here, basically 247187. It will vary from person to person, and before tapping on submit, press preview. Alright, because preview is important. Have a look at all the details thoroughly, and then when you are done, tap close and then press submit. Please view signature before submit. Okay, they are saying to view signature also. Okay, I'll view signature. Fine. Basically everything we will have a look at once. Okay, so after viewing everything, checking that it is correct and also doing the preview application thing, now we will tap submit button. And we can see the form is submitted and we are on the payment page. Now there are multiple options available. If you have debit card, credit card, net banking, UPI, anything will work. Okay, so after paying the application fee, your form will be submitted successfully. So that was about this video in which we learned about how to fill IIM Rohtak IPM program application form. Let me know any doubts if you have in the comment box and subscribe us to stay updated.